Hey Ryan, what's up, man? I was actually looking for your stream yesterday or Saturday, and then I was like, oh wait, he said every other Saturday, so it's probably next Saturday. Hey, what's up, Carl? Hey, baby. Thank you again, Miss Manager. You're slacking, babe. 2 people joined before you did. I was just talking to Rosa like literally a couple minutes ago. I think the only day of the week that isn't some kind of community based chat thing, like regularly scheduled, is on Sundays. And I'm wondering if I should fill that void with a Sunday chat. Hey, David. Now, did I say your last name right last time? Hofton? Oh, yeah. Well, Fun in the Country Basement is like 4 to 6. I mean, like a night one. Well, at least 4 to 6 my time. Hey, Michael Cassell. How fun? Okay. Oh, how ton. I don't need glasses, babe. Shush. The evening glow in the dark. What do we do with the evening glow in the dark? And welcome, Vince. I will say how I'll just call you David. Cause it's like there's that brother and sister dance celebrities, Julianne Hugh or Hoff. It's spelled Hugh, but they pronounce it Hoff or something like that. No, I did not post it. I was live on Twitter. I should probably do that. It is posted to the Twitter. Wait, I officially hired you? I don't think we discussed salary. So so now you gotta work for free. Hey Chris, and thank you. I appreciate that he invited me on. Especially with somebody like David Shorey. That was amazing. Sunday night or Saturday afternoon. I mean, either day works for me. Yeah, Rosa texted me at the beginning of the show. She's like, "You sound like you're in a fishbowl." So I had to check, and it um was set to my mic or my camera mic. Hey, Robert Reynolds. Yeah, and Robert, I didn't mean to insinuate that you were not who you were, but there was always a thing on YouTube because I don't think there's private messaging on YouTube. And so I'm always afraid that somebody who's not who they say they are is going to email me and say, "Hey, I'm Robert, send me the probe." And then when you actually email me, it's like, dude, where's my probe? Exactly. Carl is now Robert Reynolds as well. You know, I am really like my maker coin when I was designing it. Those who got them at Murph, they were hollow and I had the text on the inside. Um, I'm really liking how these are coming out because you can't really see it as well on camera. But the Alien 3D is in the center layer, and it's like 1 millimeter, I think, hollow, and the rest of it is 100% infill. But the way that it's printing, it gives the actual Alien 3D text like a sparkly shimmer, and you can't really see it too good on camera, but I think it's freaking awesome. Like, I just wanted some hollow text on the inside, but the fact that it's sparkly, I think it's cool unintended effect. That would be cool, Robert. I look forward to seeing your name on the subscription list. Put them in the UFO. Well, here's the thing. I will make UFO specific coins. Um, these in particular, though, are for Earth. Every single makerish fair I go to, I do a custom coin. So I do it just for that event, and then I never make them again. I'm turning them into collector coins. And for Orlando Maker Faire, I had way too complicated 7-part, took forever to print and put together. Literally, me and the guys at 3D Gloop were sitting at the 3D Gloop thing, glooping them together. Um, so but I want to do collector coins so that people who may come to Earth and grab more than one, they can trade them with other people who have seen me at another fair. I really want to find a way to that increases the rarity and their value. One day, this coin could be worth thousands of dollars. Like baseball cards or Pogs. Pogs were super popular for a while. Hey, what's up, RC? What do you mean wake up? What'd I do? I mean, you never know. Somebody, I don't remember what stream we were in. Maybe it was this stream. I don't know. Somebody was saying that my boxes are becoming collector's items. My Halloween month, I completely ran out of boxes. My subscriber count matched exactly how many I ordered. Baby, you're ridiculous. Um, so I had to borrow that one from Alkesh One, and I haven't returned him yet to it yet. To returned it to him yet since Murph. I'll probably order another one, but just ordering one box, it costs like $24. Hey Carl, I have dreams, man. Don't crush my dreams. I want to reach celebrity status. You're already at celebrity status, so you don't know what it's like for us little guys anymore. You're no longer Carl from the block. Oh, thank you, Ryan. Every time I get booked for a show, like for the Edutech, I text Rosa that I'm internet famous. I text her hashtag internet famous. And she texts me back hashtag internet dork. I was actually going to pop in for Fun in the Country Basement yesterday, but then I found out that Shane from Prusa was going to be there, so I didn't want to overcrowd. I was going to show up at Glenn's house, but I need to get the UFOs out this week, and maybe next week I'll show up. I want to bring his wife flowers. Glenn said you're not famous till you get contacted from China once. I've been contacted by Chinese companies like 5 times, but they just want me to sell their stuff. They don't want to carry my stuff. Wow, seriously? Naomi contacted you? I will withhold my comments from my opinions on certain things, but that is awesome. Well, she's their internet spokesperson now. Their PR rep. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the drama either. That's all I'll say. Hey, what's up, Michael Fox? One day I'm just gonna wear a mask and I'm gonna go on somebody else's stream and I'm gonna give all my opinions. I have no idea why it withheld that comment, Mr. Buttram, but yeah, I want to have a regularly scheduled stream, probably once a week. But every time you see me stream at night, it's because Rose is sitting at work, getting bored out of her mind, doing billing and dealing with patients. that she messages me and says, "Do you love me?" I'm like, "Yes, I love you." "Will you stream for me?" "Of course I will." Do you want me to show people the messages? The other day it was, "Joshy, yes, baby. Will my boyfriend stream for me, please?" Of course, baby girl. She lays it on really thick. You're getting layer shifts on the y-axis? My flippin' headset is all wrapped up in power cords. What is that power cord to? Oh, my filament winder. Yeah, she dyes her hair purple. No, Michael. Rosa C wouldn't have your address. No, I've got you. I will send it out more than likely tomorrow. But when they picked your name, I laughed instantly. I don't know if you saw that because you just ordered a roll last week. Yeah, Rose, I have to send out 3 rolls of filament. So far, I know Michael's address. I'm sure Robert contacted me by now on Yep, there's Robert. And so I've got to send out 3 rolls of filament tomorrow. And I got a tweet message I got to reply to. All right, back to the live stream. What did I miss? What did I miss? I will not forget. Oh my goodness. Oh, Michael, I'll send you a winner certificate too. I'll design something up for you. What y-axis are you trying to tension? On what printer? What did I miss? Yes, baby, please remind me. Hey, Devin. Hey, Brian Vons. 3 people, 1 probed. 3 people are getting probed. Oh my goodness, Brian. You're so puntastic. I will print you up a certificate as well, Rosa. Baby girl. Best manager ever. And I'll hang it above my rail core. What are you talking about, Sholm? Did you try to contact me something that I missed? And what's up, Sholm? No, that was an alert from the Edge of Tech. He just posted the video. Such a brat, my goodness. My goodness, why is message retracted? I have no idea what Sholm just said. Hey, what's up, Kit? Hey, Jeff Slater. Yeah, he retracted it, so I think he deleted it on his side. It was autocorrect. We're not really making a mess. Just killing time. Look, if Liquid Dirt was here right now, he would tell you he prints at 400 millimeters a second on his CR10S Pros. I am always making a mess, if I'm going to be completely honest. It took me literally all day yesterday just to clean and rearrange this room so I could have more of a studio effect, even though I can't use my HD camera because then it shows too much, at least until I get Streamlabs working again. I need to cast some more Don't Probe Me Bro coins. I'm fairly certain I have that. What's up, A Fatal Paper Cut? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I actually printed this Godzilla for my stepdaughter, Emmy. She loves Godzilla. So I printed it for her. She got super excited this morning when I showed it to her. Rosa thinks she's going to break it. She is a little tornado, so that's entirely possible. Well, I guess the mold is not in here with this bag. It must be in one of my boxes. Ooh, I still have Das Mia stickers. I should send this one to Rosa. I'll send this one to Emmy. I think I still like the gold one the most. Well, I call her my stepdaughter, Carl. I treat her as such. Catching up on chat. They're giving you flashbacks to the first episode of South Park. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you gave me the mold. I just gotta find it. It's in a box. Your new streaming computer came today. That's awesome. I'm still waiting on my graphics card. I will never buy from that company ever again. That's awesome, Vince. Rosa, I'm gonna whoop your butt. I swear to you. Carl, I'm trying to talk her into it. I'm trying to talk her into it. She doesn't think Emmy will be able to stay the whole time. She might drive her crazy. Emmy's a bit wild, to put it mildly. She'll get bored and start touching everything and then scream at the top of her lungs. Rosa will not be at Orlando Maker Faire. I doubt she will come all the way to Florida. Oh my goodness, Carl. Oh my goodness, hitting on my girl right in front of me. I am in Florida, Shalom. She's not. Oh, I gotta sneeze, but it's stuck and it won't come out. I didn't sneeze, but thank you. Rosa will probably get tired of me by the first year. First year's up. I think she's already getting tired of me. Every day she tells me, what am I getting myself into? What have I got myself into? I need to rethink this. Those are actual phrases she tells me every day. No, I didn't. I don't have a booger. It's like my allergies came up. I can stick that ring up places. You're a brat. You hope I forgot where I put it? No, it's at the same place every day. The same exact place. I'm not going to forget where I put it. Y'all are ridiculous. Hey, peace out, Shalom. Thanks for stopping by. When are you not enjoying a tasty beverage, by the way? How tiny is it, Brian? What surface are you using? I hate brims. I hate brims and I hate support. I want to get a printer that has two nozzles, two different temperatures that I can put. Actually, PVA prints, or not PVA, HIPS prints at the same temperature as PLA. So I want two nozzles, one with HIPS. And I will do some massive supportage that will dissolve. But I cannot stand breakaway supports. Another coin done. Ah, the bed is hot. I do want a lot of things. I want a 500 by 500 printer. Look, Rosa, I told you we could go get a house. You keep rejecting me, telling me to shut up. Oh, I was waiting for the shut up. There it is. The 3D printed houses are tiny houses. I couldn't live in a tiny house. Oh, goodness, Shalom. Rosa wants a 4-bedroom house with a finished basement, but only 1 story, because 2 stories is too much cleaning, which makes no sense because 4 bedrooms is 4 bedrooms. Oh, and a massive kitchen. Alright, home all. I really hate that I have to home after every print. I didn't shut you off. You should still know where you're at. Michael Fox, I do not believe you did. Though my memory is not the greatest. Are you done? I need to make a recommendation to Duet web interface on mobile. It does not show the temperature on the print status page, so I gotta swap back and forth. I'm really liking my maker coins. It doesn't like to run G-code slice for the MK3. Yeah, that might be a problem. That's one thing I like about the Railcore and the Artillery. They're both 300 by 300, so I can pretty much run the same code for either one of them. And I learned that my Artillery can also print at 100 millimeters a second. The only thing I have to change is the extrusion rate because it over extrudes. And I haven't taken the time yet to figure out how to calibrate the extruder and update the firmware. Yeah, that would be funny. Walter would freak out. I need to get Walter down here though, so I can take him and his wife out to dinner. Because when I went up to see him, they took me out to dinner at an amazing seafood place. Now, all he asked me was, "Do you like steak? Yeah. Do you like seafood? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna order for you." Okay, cool. And so he got me this giant steak that had a mound of seafood on top of it, and it was the most amazing thing I've ever eaten. Oh, the K280 is a Delta? Yeah, I would think that would quite confuse it. Hey, that's closer to me. I'm probably like over 20 hours. I was thinking about what we were talking about yesterday, Carl. The putting a infinite bed on any other printer. You should do that mod and open source it. Because it could theoretically work for any printer that has a moving bed. MakerBot. Why is people got a freaking patent everything? They've got a patent on infinite beds on a regular printer. Don't they have a patent on like motors being outside an enclosed printer too? Now their patent can't cover every type of infinite bed on a Cartesian printer, could it? Like if you did it differently, they can't say, "Oh, this is patent." I'm like, "No, I did it differently. F you." What if I decide to put the nozzle facing upwards and printing in reverse? See, there we go, Ryan. Thinking the same thing. It's just stupid. It's like I noticed on some of the comments during the Edutech stream. It's like when you hold people back from doing something, you're basically putting a hold on innovation. Because if people can't do something, then they can't make it better. I just hope nobody steals it and markets it and bends you over without using any kind of lube. Yeah, I guess that's true. Print at 89 degrees. Yeah, I get that. Had they in turn supported your build? Well, here's the thing. I think 3D printing has come a long way in a short time. However, I think there's less innovations being made because people, instead of pushing the envelope forward, they're cloning. And it's like, oh, here's the latest clone this month. Everybody buy one. I did see this super cool video the other day. I think I shared it on Twitter. I can't remember. But one of the colleges was using a projector to project into resin while the resin spun. And within like 2 minutes, the object was solid and printed with like no kind of layer lines or anything. And they use some kind of gel, so like you don't have to use supports either. It's like a suspended gel um, type resin. I don't know. It was super cool. If I didn't share it on Twitter the other day, then I don't know what happened because I definitely thought about doing so. Like I really, really, really love the quality of resin printers. But unless I want to start a business printing minis for tabletop games, I have no use for a tiny build surface or a tiny build volume. And I don't understand, like, even if you're limited by the size of the LED screen and it's just too expensive to do a bigger screen, why don't they go taller? That's what I don't understand. Why can't you go taller? Will it break off of the bed as it's being pulled up? Because you can theoretically feed the resin reservoir infinitely so that it never runs out of resin. So why is there a limit on the height of resin printers? Every single one I see is like a Rubik's cube. Is it the weight? Kind of. I figured that had to have been the only reason. It would just separate from the base. Michael Fox, here is the reason I will not get a resin printer right now besides the small build volume. I don't trust myself with the chemicals. Brian Vines gets on to me all the time because I mess with acetone without gloves. Like, I will hold a rag in my hand, pour some acetone on it, and scrub on something. And Brian's like, "Stop doing that." And I'm like, "I'll be all right." Well, now I feel better. I'm not the only one that does that. That would be really cool, Carl. A ruby red resin. That would be cool. You know, Carl, a really cool color that I think would be awesome. If you're looking for like a ruby red. What is the name of that? I think it's sitting over there on that shelf, but I can't see the color. Hang on, let me grab it. So this is like a really cool color, at least in my opinion. It's a 3DX Tech Pet G, and it's called Transparent Garnet. And I think it looks really awesome printed. It's probably waterlogged because it's been sitting out for a while, but I printed quite a bit with this. But it's got a really nice color to it. And 3DX Tech puts out some quality filament. Let me put this up here before Rosa yells at me, even though Rosa's been quiet, so she's probably driving home. She likes to sneak out on me. I think I did put it in the first UFO. I can't remember what 3DX Tech, what month I put 3DX Tech in, and I can't remember what color I used. You won't buy from Matter Hackers? Where's Chaos Red come from? You know, another cool color that would be. I've only got one roll left, and it's already it's being shipped out to somebody tomorrow, and I won't have any more before Earth. But the Hertz metallic rose, that would have been an awesome color too. A dark transparent red with black glitter flake. I might be able to make that happen. Oh, you got the new glass? Awesome, Michael. I can't wait to see it. Oh, Chaos is the protopasta. Yeah, protopasta's pricey. Did you see the new red? I can't remember what it's called, but it was Amy's custom color that she made. Like bleeding out red or something like that. Murder red. You're gonna bleed to death red, something like that. Blood of my enemy red, that's it. I knew it was something about killing somebody. Yeah, I've heard that Printed Solid and Matter Hackers were not on good terms with each other. But it was my understanding it was due to I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I would think that David would mend fences. That's all I'll say. Blood of thine enemies. That reminds me, I really need to get this drawing done. I wish my graphics card would get. I can't use any of my video software. I can't use any of my 3D software because my stupid graphics card is stupid. And my new one's not getting here till Thursday. And since it's coming FedEx and I have to sign for it again, my ass will be right back out at the end of my driveway waiting all day long until it arrives so I don't miss the signature. And I bet they call me 15 minutes before they get to me again. And I'm pretty sure I said this last night, and I'll probably say it every night until I have it in my hand because that frustrates me. I need to make a sign. I'll just sit out there all day. I don't care. Last Thursday, or the Thursday I was waiting for my PC, I had clients texting me, be like, "Are you going to work today?" And I'm like, "I'm waiting on my computer. I can't miss it." And then I get the computer and the effing thing doesn't work. Oh, I know, Carl. Every time I looked over at you, you were slammed. Midnight Giant was slammed. Um, Fun King was slammed. Everybody came by me just because of the giant freaking alien with the glowing antenna. They didn't want to talk to me about what I do. They just wanted to see the dang giant alien. I joke. My subscribers that came up to me, they wanted to come see me. FedEx can't deliver to my door because I have a quarter-mile driveway with gates on both sides. And they're afraid to open the gate and come in. And then they cry that they can't turn around, even though I have a circle driveway that they can go. They're stupid. You know, Ryan, if I was any other person than who I am, when that lady slammed my alien down, I would have had a nice, loud few choice words for her. I thought my response to her was pretty cordial. But I really, really wanted to go off on her because that was completely uncalled for. I did not see the tweet today from How I Do It. I'll have to look at that. I never told you. Apparently Chris doesn't know either. Okay, so I think it was Saturday. Me, Shay, and Jason were still putting together the alien. It was upside down on its neck, right? And it was in front of a door. And the vending area for the food was right behind this door. However, 15, maybe 10 feet to the left of this door was another door that you could go back there. About 20 feet this way was another door you could go back there. So this particular door that the alien was being put together in had no effect on people being able to get to the eating area or the vending area or whatever the crappy area was. So we've got it stood up, and this lady comes out and she's like, "Can you move this?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "You're blocking the area." I'm like, "Ma'am, there's a door right there and there's a door right there. Nobody's blocking your area." And she's like, I'm gonna go talk to Chris. And I'm like, "Go talk to Chris. Chris is the one that told me I could put it in front of this door." So then, no, Mom was not hungry. She worked for the people that were selling the crap. And so she got mad, and she went to walk out the door that the alien was sitting in front of. She grabbed the alien and pushed it over. And I looked at her and I was like, "Was that really called for?" And she's like, "I'm just showing you this is what's going to happen if you leave this here." And I'm like, "Nobody else is going to do that but you. You just did it on purpose. You're such a wonderful person." And she walked out, and I locked the door. And I never saw her again because I'm sure she went and bitched to Chris. Excuse my language. Try not to say bad words. But I'm sure she went and talked to Chris, and Chris told her to shove it where her sun don't shine. But yeah, that was... I was mad. I was really mad. Because you can just, you know that that person is not involved with 3D printing. Because while, yes, there are jerk face people in our community that pop up here and there, nobody else in that building that was there for the event would have disrespected a 3D printing person like that. Unless you're a certain person who trolls ANET. And I can't say anything bad about Tim. He is a decent guy. I've talked to him. But that was kind of effed up. Yeah, that's a good pun. Brian must not be here. He would have caught that too. But yeah, I'm a pretty patient person. I can deal with a lot. It really takes a lot to push me over the edge. Um, I can. You know I can. Except from a certain person. But but yeah. Yeah, I know. Like everybody, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a different type of person. When I buy a kit, I'm taking responsibility for making that printer not catch on fire. My very first two printers were ANET A8s. And before I even received the first one, I read every possible thing I could read on it so that by the time it was delivered, I already had a MOSFET ready. I already had a new no, I didn't do a new PSU, but I had fans ready for the PSU and for the controller board. I already had STLs saved and downloaded so that I could put a whatchamacallit, the wire holder thingy, um, and lots of other stuff. Yeah, most people are not informed. However, if you're going to get into something like 3D printing, it's not about being informed. It's about having some kind of common sense because you should know, you should read up on what it is you're working with. It's like if somebody doesn't know how to use a power saw, you should either have enough common sense to not run that power saw across your arm, or you should read some dang tutorials or watch some videos on YouTube to know, hey, maybe I should be wearing some eyeglasses so wood's not shooting up in my eyeballs. Maybe I should make sure the safety guard is pushed down. Yeah, the strain relief finger. It's just I don't know. Should ANET put out a better printer? Yes. But should the people buying the kits take some responsibility as well? Yes. No, I would not get annoyed at you if you got into 3D printing. I would support that. And I would have a lot of fun teaching you how to do things. That's true too, Carl. I think the line at Common Sense got derailed. What's up, Chris Freeze? Not sure if I said hi to you in the middle of my rant. Getting into 3D printing is not expensive if you stick to what you start with. I mean, if I had just kept my ANET A8 that I bought for $140 and then put upgrades to it and made it up to $200 and later found out I could have bought something better for that same $200. But whatever, I was learning and I will never regret buying the ANET A8 because it taught me a lot of stuff. Staying in printing isn't really expensive either because, again, had I kept my ANET A8 and just, bought filament and tinkered with things and had little fun, it would not be that expensive. However, wait, what video? What did I miss? I'm scrolling up trying to figure out what video you're talking about. I'm watching it now if you're still here, Carl. All right, the guy's on the truck. Here he comes. What a jackass. Like, the guy was probably frustrated that he had to carry such a big box, across the street. But I know they have hand trucks on those trucks. Well, I have the volume on. You just can't hear it because I'm doing I'm streaming through the browser, so you can't hear my. Yeah, box was labeled fragile and this side up, but that's what I get. The guy was probably frustrated that he had to carry it across the street. But you know what, jerk face? Grab the hand cart. Be gentle with it. My favorite video that has to do with delivery service, I can't remember the dude's name. He used to work for NASA, and he does a bunch of videos, high-tech stuff. But he made that glitter bomb for people who were stealing packages, and it had the fart spray in it. That was amazing. See, I've never seen a delivery guy ringing the doorbell unless it needed to be signed for. Like Rosa, they literally drop stuff at her doorstep, and she lives in an apartment complex, so anybody walking by can just grab it. But they just leave stuff at her doorstep and walk away. Knock. Ring the doorbell. Not that hard. They don't get paid enough to be nice to your stuff. They get paid. If you don't like your job, go do a different job. That's true too. It's like when I take UFOs to the post office, and if there's something that could be fragile in it, which I don't think I've sent anything fragile. Yeah, babe, you need to start photographing again because you're just using excuses. Yeah, Carl, I've been like that too. Back when I was a subscriber to Loot Crate, I ordered they occasionally have special edition crates. And I ordered a special edition Star Wars crate. And it came with a bunch of stuff, and the box was huge and custom design and everything. The first one they left at my door, didn't knock, didn't doorbell, and I was not in a great part of Fort Worth, Texas. And by the time I got the delivery notice and went to my door, somebody had already stolen it. Yeah, don't photograph me, babe. That camera will break. No lie. Yeah, Michael Cassell, if you buy insurance, they should cover the whole thing. Anyone else helping Snow Labs? Snow Labs, I talk to them all the time and they didn't ask me for help. I will too buy you a new one. Yeah, Jeff Slater owns his own photography business. Isn't it J.R. Slater? Am I remembering that correctly, Jeff? J.R. Slater Photography? Have a good one, Carl. Thank you so much for stopping by. Tell Tashia I said hey. And actually, the accessory from the for the August UFO is from Snow Labs. I'm gonna have to have a talk with him. Oh, they made a public. You know, I don't have time to read the public thing of the Tweeterverse because during the day I'm literally on Skype with Rosa before she goes to work and making filament samples. This has been my life for the last week. And I'm still trying to get everything done. Babe, what you looking at on Twitter? But I'm looking at my notifications. Because, like, this morning I posted Godzilla and a million people were liking it and saying it's cool and this and that. I like when I pull up Twitter, it is literally on my notification feed. I don't go to the home feed that has new posts. I am on my notifications feed. Don't me. Like right now on my notifications, I have 24 new notifications, but I'm streaming, so I don't want to click the link to reveal those 24 until after I'm done. What's up, Matt? Jake from State Farm. I still don't think I know that story, but the commercial is funny. Who are you talking to? It's Jake from State Farm. Listen, Jake from State Farm. Click this link. You're going to have to tweet it to me. I'm telling you, I read my notifications. She sounds hideous. I'm going to share screen with you while we're on the Skype so you can see that I'm just hitting my notification bar. What's up, Alexandra, Polish girl? Welcome, welcome. I think you've been in here before. Car keys? What? I'm so lost now. What are you talking about, babe? Car keys. Khakis. I'm wearing khakis. I left my car keys in my other luggage. What are your car keys doing in the luggage? No, not my car keys. My car keys. You know, the ones you wear on your legs. The car keys. My car keys are hanging right up there. Everybody, go to YouTube right now. Listen to Rose's theme song. I will link it so y'all don't have to do the search. And I got to start it at 21 seconds because the first 21 seconds is dumb. No, 24 seconds. You don't say ka, you actually day ka. What do you do for your night ka? Because you love me. Anybody with key fobs, remote starts, don't hang your car keys on an exterior wall. Thieves have figured out you extend the range to hijack your car. That's a good tip. I don't have a remote start though. Though it is a key fob to unlock. You have a remote starter on yours? I don't have a remote starter. The only car I ever had a remote starter on was when I lived in Alaska. I had a Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo, and that remote start was amazing in the mornings when I had to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning for PT, and it was 20 below zero out. Yeah. Go hop in the shower, get dressed. By the time I actually got in my car, it was warm. But then for like the first 5 minutes driving into work, it's like because it's got flat spots frozen into the wheels. Yeah, I am a disabled military or Army vet. I won't say I'm disabled from any war or anything. I do have 20% disability, but it was because I have permanent tendonitis in my feet and I have tinnitus in both my ears due to the crappy earplugs, and I blew a lot of stuff up in schools. I went to a demolition school. I went to a Dragon anti-tank school. That was cool. Went to air assault. And then every time we went out for our practice wars, I'm the one that got to blow everything up. That was cool. Yeah, well, Rosa, your daddy is amazing. Yeah, my last year in though, I they made me take a hearing test and I failed. And so they gave me a P3 profile, which if they'd have waited one more month to make me take my hearing test, I would have got my sergeant stripes. But instead, they made me go take my hearing test. It put my promotion on hold and basically everything on hold. When you have a P3 profile, you're just like, you're screwed. So then they transferred me. Okay, everybody watch out for the troll. But then I got switched to Intel my last year, and I worked in S2, the company S2. I didn't say you had to time whoever the troll is out just for saying hi. And how did you time him out or time this person out for 300 seconds, but he's still talking? I can't even click on the name anymore. Why can't I click on people's names? I can't click on anybody's name. I thought you click on people's names to like go view their profile. I don't know either. I don't know. Even if it was the real Hillary Clinton, there's no political talk in this channel. I'm sorry. There could be Republicans, independents, progressive Democrats. I don't know. No political talk. Sorry, Hillary. If you'd like to fund my campaign for something, I don't know, I'll campaign for something. I'll take your money. Yeah, when I click on the three dots though on the right, it just gives me like report, remove, put user in timeout, hide the user on this channel, and add as moderator. I guess because I'm the streamer, but why I should be allowed to go visit profile. Whatever. Yeah, I started off in the National Guard. I joined the National Guard when I was 16. I stayed a year and a half in the National Guard. No, a year in the National Guard, and then I decided to go active. And then 6 months after I signed up to go active, I actually went active. And But in the year that I was in the National Guard, well, year and a half, I went from an E1 to an E4. Then when I went active, because time served in the National Guard is not equal to time served active, so they bumped me back down to an E2. And then I got up to E4 promotable in 2 years, and they were about to send me to school to get my sergeant stripes before I got my hearing test, and they profile blocked me. Your grandfather was a command sergeant major in the Air Force? Or a CM sergeant. I don't know what that means in the Air Force. Is what any closer? Oh my goodness, I'm lost. Who's closer? Chief Master Sergeant? Oh, okay. Yeah, ranks are different than in the Army then. Oh, my cookies. I thought you liked my eyes. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Let's go back to machine control and home all, and then go to print status. Hey, does anybody in here use Simplify 3D? I have a question that I have not spent too much time figuring out since I was doing it while I was in the Edutech stream, and didn't see a quick way to do it. Jeff. All right, so this coin, the most amazing coin you'll ever get at the Earth you're not going to. I'll send you one for if you can give me this answer. It's 2 models. The bottom layer's one model, and then the top layer's another model. That's how I get the center effect going. I grouped them up in the little corner thing, but when I duplicate, it does duplicate them out. But then when I hit center and arrange, it splits them and arranges all the parts versus each in its own little group. Is there any way to center and arrange in their little group? What do you mean that you're not going to? You're going, babe. Carl already said you have to go. And he's already hitting on you. So you guys have to at least meet for if you ever leave me. You have someone lined up. And he's more famous than I am. No, that's what I'm talking about. I'm in my slicer. I'm in Simplify 3D. But if I import it as one STL, doesn't it consider it as one model? I'm getting hate text now. I'm just playing, baby. I can't use Slicer right now. And I want to install and learn another program on this computer that's going bye-bye in 3 days. Wait, let's scroll back up. Carl is a white knight. He sits on the 3D printed round table. That's totally true. No is my answer. Son of a biscuit. White Knight is the name of his printer that he's building, which is why he's more famous than I am. All right. Because, like, if I duplicate them, it duplicates the group. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's try that. I figured it out. Never mind. I figured it out. I done did it. Oops, I did it again. I am that excited to talk to you. What are you talking about? Okay, so I discovered when you group it and you duplicate it, it duplicates it in the group and the position. However, it separates them out of a group. So group one has two pieces in it. I tell it to duplicate, it duplicates them, but it doesn't group the new duplicate. So then you have to regroup the duplicate and then center and arrange with everything grouped, and it works. What kind of printer is it? Kit. No, you guys know I'll take care of you, and I'll send you guys a maker coin. Now let's see if I can duplicate this 10 times and group it easily. Group, 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 group. No, because even like when Shay was doing that whatchamacallit, I need 3 more. The care packages for the people who couldn't make it to Murph. They got my coins. So I got y'all, don't worry. Just giving you a hard time. Because, you know, they're going to be collector's items and worth thousands of dollars one day. Thousands. Now, another thing. Well, did you sign up to get a care package? Not being a butthead. Okay, maybe I am. Another thing that I don't like about this auto arrange in Simplify is that, and maybe you guys know a solution to this, however, right now I have group 1 through 16, right? After I hit auto arrange and I go, group 1 is over here, group 2 is over here, group 3 is over here, group 4 is over here. When I slice it, it prints in that random order that it arranged it, rather than going from, okay, I'm going to print this one and then this one and then this one and then this one and then this one and this one and this one and this one and be pretty and organized and amazing. Anybody know how to force it to print, in order of how it's laid out on the bed instead of skipping all over the bed to print a different layer of a coin? Well, I know you don't. Now who's being the butthead? And did Emmy go to bed? Did I miss say goodnight to her? She's not in bed yet? Oh, is she watching? Oh my goodness, Michael Fox. She's on her iPad. Is she watching me on her iPad or is she watching Ooga Booga? I figured she was watching Ooga Booga. Oh my goodness. I just want an easy print order. Yes, she is. That is entirely true. Yeah, I really need to get off Simplify 3D. It's like, hey, you paid for us and we're going to make great advances in this paid software. Oh, wait, we're just going to screw everybody over now and keep your money and then let all these free slicers have better things, functionality. I didn't get it. If you're going to charge somebody something, have some good service. I'm going to shut up now. ¿Qué pasa, mamacita? Can I move a group up? Nope. All it does is select other groups. Yeah, but here's the thing, Vince. It does one layer at a time. So if it's printing coin 1, fills in the bottom layer, moves over to coin 2, fills in the bottom layer, moves into coin 3, fills in the bottom layer. Same cooling time as its randomness of printing point 1 bottom layer, printing point 2 bottom layer, printing point 3 bottom layer, printing point 4 bottom layer. And there's no rhyme or reason for it. And what's funny is I saw a post with somebody asking about this, and actually it was in Cura. Because apparently Cura doesn't do it either, but it used to. And the developer said, well, it used to do it due to a bug. It no longer does it because we fixed that bug. And we can't put it back in because it would take too much time to do it the right way. You duplicated 6 models, moved them in order, and did a center, and it randomized again. Exactly. It's... What? Babe, you just totally confused me right then. What'd I do? I think Rose is texting her other boyfriend and sending it to me because it's irrelevant to anything I just currently said. Hey, I don't want to hear it. You told the entire chat earlier that I received a message from my wife insinuating it was not you. So. You did. I didn't. Oh, my cookies. All right. I'm going to have to manually order these, I think. That's also true, Kit. You'd think they'd like do 3 and then offset, or 2, 2. You want to print 5, it'd be like 3 and 2 here. There's got to be a setting though, somewhere. Seriously, babe, what are you talking about with that last message? Options. Dime. What did I say? I don't remember what I say after 2 seconds after it comes out of my mouth. Now, if you manually order them, though, like Model 1, Model 2, Model 3, Model 4, Model 5, and Model 6, but you don't center and arrange, and you prepare to print, does it do it in the order you arranged them? I'm so confused. Put what back into where? I'm confuzzled. I understand what you're insinuating. I just don't understand what I said that to. Oh my god, guys. Totally confuzzled. Dun, 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 dun. I didn't say confuzzied. Said confuzzled. All right, models. It still varies even when you put them in order. Well, shoe and a biscuit. You can't find anything in the options either. All right, well, I guess I'll just let it random print and leave ooze marks and boogers all over my plate. Because I'm printing at 275 to try to get a clearer result. I still love that shimmer. Love this shimmer. Shimmer and shine. Do, 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 do. Now Emmy's watching. Hi, Emmy. Emmy, do you watch Shimmer and Shine? It's about two girl genies who are in training. How can she not watch Shimmer and Shine? Emmy, you should watch Shimmer and Shine. It's cute. And there's a boy co-star. Every time something bad happens, he said, "It happens. It happens a lot." I don't watch it. You know about the tater tot that I used to raise. He watched it. He watched Shimmer and Shine. He watched Bubble Guppies. He watched um, Blippi. What else did he watch? Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. That's how I know all the theme songs. Is Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood a land of make believe? Won't you ride along with me? Ride along. It happened 6 times yesterday. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's see. I knew that one would trigger you. Oh, I can't upload this to the duet until I stop streaming. That'll have to wait. Dance your cares away. Worries for another day. Let the music play. down at Fraggle Rock. Now, these are the words that I could not remember earlier when she triggered me. Muppet babies, we make our dreams come true. Muppet babies will do the same for you. When your world looks kind of weird and you wish that you weren't there, just close your eyes and make believe, and you can be anywhere. Yes, I googled it. I don't know the lyrics. They're dashing and daring, courageous and caring, faithful and friendly with stories to share. They march through the forest, they sing out in chorus, marching along as their song fills the air. Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventures that's beyond compare. They are the gummy bears. Do, 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 do. Let's see what's another one. Anybody remember Shirt Tails? There's two cartoons that I always ask people about and they can't ever remember. Shirt Tails and The Littles. I think it was called The Littles. I will have to double check that. But they're about mice that lived in the wall, and this one guy flew an airplane. And then there's this little girl, teenage girl. Can't remember what she did. There's like 4 or 5 mice that lived in the walls. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales. Woo! Even Percy Slicer moves them around. Well, I appreciate it, Vince, for doing that experimentation for me. It makes no sense to me why they jump around like that because all it does is ooze stuff across your build plate. Why is that not printing, by the way? I was still waiting for it to home, wasn't I? I never hit print. My goodness. Why is it stuck on pause print? Why is it fan up to 0? Let's see, G code files. Yes. Back to machine control. I could have swore I told it to start a print earlier. Did I not? Because I was complaining about having to home it. I probably did forget to press print out. I am getting tired, party people. I think I may have to let y'all go. No, Michael Fox, we were just singing theme songs to old cartoons. Why? The Littles is a series of children's novels. But were they... Okay, 1, you can talk to me before you go to the school. 2, you can talk to me when you leave the school. 3, you can talk to me before you go to the school. 4, you can talk to me, before you go to the school. 5, you can talk to me when you get to work. And if you don't have to go to work by your normal time and you get to go in a little later, then we can talk then too. Miss, I'm going to wake up at 4 o'clock a.m. and not message you and then go back to sleep, which is why I have 7 alarms set right now. But yeah, Michael Fox, we were just singing theme songs from old cartoons. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And when you wake up at 5, uh-huh. And 3, uh-huh. I know you have to be in the meeting. I'm just giving you heck. Okay. Serious conversation here, everybody. Does anybody else besides me remember when the Berenstein Bears were spelled Stein? Not whatever debauchery they're now spelled because somebody went back in time and changed history. Because I remember. No, here's the thing, Kit. Even if you have the Berenstain Bear books, they now say Berenstain. But when I grew up, before somebody went back in time and changed history, they were Berenstein Bears. But somebody went back in time and changed history, and it affected the name, and now it's Berenstain Bears. Yep. What is the Mandela effect? Let's Google that. Alternate realities. Yep. Yep. Exactly, Vince. Because when we were growing up, that's what they were called. And yes, this is my serious talk. Somebody went back in time and changed history, and that's proof. The echo of the old timeline is still in some people's memories, like mine. and Vince's. Serious talk. Anyways, so Rosie, you know I'm right. I know, right, Vince? Damn crusty ball Chris. He just had to stay back to get that poo-tang. No, RC, that's the thing though. It wasn't copyright infringement. If you look, Google any history about the Berenstain Bears, everything is spelled from the beginning of time Stain in this reality. In the reality back from when I was traveling through space and it missed me, so it didn't have an effect on my memories, it was spelled Stein, which is how some people like myself who were out of the timeline at the time remember how it was originally spelled. Hey, Brian Vines, serious question for you. Do you remember the Berenstein Bears, or do you know them as the Berenstain Bears? See, you were affected by the time reality shift. I think somebody pulled a quantum leap as a test. And they were like, oh shoot, we didn't let that butterfly flap its wings, so it didn't cause this chain of events for them to be called the correct name, Berenstein. Anyways. The Mandela effect. Oh my cookies, Brian. You and the puns. I love you, Brian, for that. Anywho, since my girlfriend has decided she's not going to talk to me tomorrow, I'm going to try to get her to talk to me tonight before she goes to sleep. So she may type to me. I don't know. She hasn't been completely clear about that yet. But thank you guys so much, especially those who showed up at the Edutech stream as well to watch me co-host with David Shorey as guest. That was amazing. Oh my goodness, Brian. Wait, what? I do not have another girlfriend. Oh my cookies. Thank you guys so much for stopping by this stream and dealing with my craziness. Still Berenstein. You are Fallon. Don't give me that crap. Everybody, go look her up, Rosa, on Twitter. You know, she's linked on my profile as a keeper of my heart. It goes to her profile, which is her. Anywho, I am gonna go to get off stream right now. I will probably stream more tomorrow. I have a lot. Yes, you are allowed to follow her. I will warn you though, sometimes she gets mad at me and she unfollows everybody and deletes all her tweets, and then she refollows people that do it or something. I don't completely understand that whole process, but it happens. Um so just refollow her when she unfollows you, and you know, she's worth it, I promise. Um yeah, so thank you guys for stopping by. I will stream tomorrow again, I'm sure. I gotta sneeze. Oh my goodness. But thank you to all my mods. Thank you for everybody showing up. Thank you for sticking with this craziness right here. Love you, Rosa. Everybody else, peace out.